everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would finally open up my Marc by Marc Jacobs handbag and show you which one I picked up. I can't believe it's been about 6 weeks since I bought this bag, maybe even 8 weeks, and I'm honestly quite impressed with the amount of self-control that I have. It's crazy. I've been dying to open up this bag just so that I can start using it, but I really wanted to film a first impressions / unboxing video for you. So this bag was sealed when I first got it, but I took it home for Christmas and I thought I'll film a video just before Christmas and I'll open it up on Christmas Day and start using it. That never really happened, and it just got a little bit bashed around in the boot of my car because I had so much luggage because I can't travel light. So anyway, the bag is open and I will show you what's inside. There's the standard Marc by Marc Jacobs white dust bag with black and grey text on it. I know so many people that don't use their dust bags and I love them. I think they're so useful because my current storage for my handbags at home is literally a bookcase, so obviously they get dusty all the time, and I also just like to protect them because you never really know what might happen to them. Okay, so most of this bag is wrapped up in plastic. I'm just going to go and remove all of that and I'll be back. Okay, are you ready? This is what the bag looks like. Ta-da! This is the Marc by Marc Jacobs Natasha bag. It's not a new bag. I think it's been around for quite a few years. I remember my sister buying something very similar. I think it was around 6 or 7 years ago. I took her to New York for her birthday and I'm pretty sure she bought something very similar, and that doesn't bother me at all that it's not current season. I just wanted a black crossbody handbag that I can use every day. And this is it. So first of all, it has a very long strap. This was the initial thing that drew me to the bag. It's very easy to find black crossbody bags in all the shops, but my main issue is that I want a super long strap, and not very many people seem to do that. I don't know why I really like long straps because I'm not that tall. I'm about 5'4", 5'5", somewhere in the middle, like let's say 5'4½". So I'm not tall, but I just like to wear my bag quite low down. But that's just personal preference, so that's something to bear in mind, that if you are really tall or if you do prefer wearing your bag quite low, then this might be a good option for you. I also quite like that the strap is quite thick. That just means that when I fill my handbag with stuff, I'm not going to have like a tiny strap digging into my shoulder. I hate that. And when I tried this on in the shop, it just felt really comfortable, so I'm very happy with that. I'll just talk you through the finish of this before I move on to the inside of the bag, because there isn't really that much to show you inside. So basically, I think I had a choice between silver or gold hardware, and I always go with gold. I just think that gold looks so much nicer with black than silver does, and I also wear mostly gold jewellery. I'd say about 90% of the time, so I'd say this was the best option for me. They also had a choice of 2 different leathers. There was like a really smooth leather and also this pebbled effect one. I find that when you have a bag that has really smooth leather, you're always really scared to take it out with you and put it down because it scratches so easily, and obviously I want this for my everyday handbag, so I don't want to be worried about whether I'm taking it to Asda with me and doing the food shop. I don't want to be constantly looking down at my bag to see if it's got any new scratches on it, and I find that this pebbled effect doesn't really scratch as easily, but obviously you can get marks on it like you do any other handbag. But I also think that when this type of leather ages, it actually looks quite nice and quite well worn in a good way, if that makes sense. So I'm really happy that I went with that. The lady was also telling me you could use this bag as a clutch. I mean, I wouldn't, it's just a bit weird, but you can unhook the straps just like so on the end. I suppose you could use it as an oversized clutch. I don't think oversized clutches are really in anymore, but it's nice to have that option because if I went on a city break, for example, and I just took hand luggage, I wouldn't necessarily take a clutch bag for the evenings, so I could just unhook the strap if I wanted to and use it like that. There's no pocket on the back. I don't really mind that. It doesn't really bother me. I mean, I think it would be nice to have a pocket. I wouldn't really use it though. On the inside of the bag, the one little con that I have is that when you, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this, but when you open up the bag, it's got like a magnetic clasp closure thing, and it's not attached to the flap. It's got a separate little flap, if that makes sense. It's quite stiff because it's obviously brand new. Oh, so there we go. This is what it looks like. Oh, this is a little flappy part. I don't know if you can actually see this at all. So yeah, that, I feel like that's going to annoy me quite a bit in the beginning, just while it's really stiff because it's brand new. I think after a bit of wear and tear it will get easier, but I just don't know why they didn't stick this part to this. There's probably no need for that. Anyway, so this is what the bag looks like on the inside. One thing I have to say about the inside of this bag is, so I've basically had about 5 or 6 Marc Jacobs bags throughout time, and I've noticed that he loves to stick his name everywhere. On any little piece that he can stick his name, he will. And I think nearly all of my old handbags had this black fabric inside, but in massive writing everywhere. It was like a print that just said Marc Jacobs, Marc Jacobs, Marc Jacobs. And I guess when I was younger I didn't mind it so much, but I'm not trying to be flashy. I'm not trying to be like, hey everyone, look at my handbag. I just want the handbag because I want it. To me, I don't really care if nobody realises that it's designer. I'm not trying to do their marketing for them by walking around London with a designer bag. I just want it for myself because I love designer bags, and I'm not a fan of the big logo, so I'm really pleased this is just plain black on the inside. There is of course this, which is fine because every bag has that, which brings me on to the pocket that's behind it. So this little tag is attached to a pocket. It's very difficult to show you. The pocket doesn't really have a zip. You could probably put your phone in it. So just to show you, I've got an iPhone 6 and it actually slots into the pocket sideways, so that's actually really handy. It's a decent sized pocket, and the fact that it doesn't have a zip doesn't bother me at all, because at the very most I will put my Oyster card, a couple of lipsticks, and maybe my phone, although my phone's always in my hand, and maybe just a couple of receipts in there, so it doesn't really need to be secure. There's no other pockets on the inside of this bag, and I feel like it's going to be one of these bags that's quite deceptively small, because if you look at the opening, it's quite small. I can't even get this clasp open. There we go. So it looks quite small in here, like I can barely show you what's inside, but judging by the shape of this bag, it gets wider at the bottom, which means that I'll probably be able to fit a lot of crap in here, which is generally what I tend to do. And it also has this like ruching, so I guess it stretches over time, which is probably a good and a bad thing. There's also this secret pocket or hidden pocket that sales assistants love to almost brag about, and I don't really see it as anything special. I wouldn't use this. It's basically in the flap part of the bag. So if the bag's closed and you open it, this is a secret pocket. Not much of a secret if I've just told you, but you open it up and it goes all the way to the bottom of the bag. Here's the end of my fingers. Personally, I think that's too much of a faff. I wouldn't use this pocket. I suppose the only time that I would use it is if I was on holiday, but somewhere where it was quite busy or not that safe. So if I was travelling like around Asia, I don't know, somewhere, then I might put my passport inside. I think that's quite good for things like that. Although having said that, when I go to Asia and places that are busy and not that safe, I never take designer bags with me, so forget I said that. It is quite handy to have, I guess. It's just not something that will make me buy the bag. There's not really a lot else to tell you about this bag other than the fact that it has Marc by Marc Jacobs in the traditional circle on this round part on both sides, and it probably has it on the zip too. Yes, it does. There we go. And also it's got the typical Marc Jacobs logo. I don't want to rip this off. I should, because I need to start using this bag. I'm going to do it on camera. Okay, it's done. Now I feel like I can actually use the bag. It says Marc by Marc Jacobs, standard supply, model number, and it's left blank. Type workwear. So it's basically just the standard logo. I'm not going to talk about the price of this bag just because I don't feel like anyone needs to know how much it was. And obviously it wasn't full price because I bought it in Bicester. I don't think I've ever bought anything designer at full price. I couldn't do that. But also I just feel like if you are looking at buying this bag, then obviously you'll have a rough idea of how much it costs anyway. And I also just think that people don't really need to know how much I spent. Just know that I've never paid full price for any designer item, I don't think. Just because I tend to shop at outlet shops. I don't care about currencies and stuff. I just care about quality, and just because if you can get it cheaper, then why not? I don't think there's anything left to say about this bag. If you would like me to film a what's in my handbag video, then please do let me know. I've never filmed one of those before, and I don't really know if it's my thing. I don't tend to watch them. I find that they can be quite repetitive. I mean, no one's going to pull like an elephant out of their handbag. You can kind of predict what's going to come, if that makes sense. But if you would like to see that video, then please do let me know. I'm literally about to go out in about half an hour, and I'm definitely going to take this bag with me. I'm excited to start filling it up. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It would mean so much to me. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!